Hey everyone, welcome back into Mountain Dog Companion. Super excited for this litter here. Neon and Icons litter here, doing very well, coming along great, and litter of phenomenal puppies. So we got 2 girls and 7 boys here in this litter. Everyone's doing great. I know we have a visit today with Howie, and super excited for him. I know his daughter's coming out, seeing the puppies, and hopefully this will give you a little bit of an insight too if we get it up in time. I don't know if that'll happen. It might be a long shot, but maybe we'll get there. So very excited for you. Starting off, I got 4 of the boys here out with me. Just wanted to go through, talk about each one, give you a good feel. I know there's quite a few people on the list, so hopefully this will help you make that decision. So starting things off with Bear here. Bear is, I would say, one of the biggest boys. I'd say it's between him and Boomer. So we got Mr. Bear here, perfect markings. We got the white socks front and back. Just a little bit more here on the right compared to the left. Big tuxedo, nice white blaze in between his eyes. Not much, no Swiss kiss for him, and a nice white tip tail as well. So let me show you that. So a nice white tip tail here, and a beautiful guy here. A little bit more relaxed, a little bit more laid back. I'd say in the middle out of everyone. I know Boomer's the most laid back out of the boys, and then Bear here would probably be the second to most laid back, and those are both the 2 biggest boys as well. So we got Bear here, and then Boomer being the other bigger boy. So Bear, phenomenal guy. I'll let him hang out. We got 4 of the boys here. They're kind of scattered out, spread out. I'm just taking it easy. I'll move on to Boomer. I'd say he's just a little bit bigger when comparing him and Bear. Phenomenal markings. You got a little bit more on the right hand side compared to the left, and his stripe does swirl a little bit up front. No Swiss kiss for him. Nice big tuxedo, nice white socks in the back as well, and a nice white tip tail too. So beautiful looking guy here, and I'd say he's the biggest, but not by a lot. Him and Bear are very, very similar when it comes to size. And then, like I said, he's the most laid back, the most chilled out, just a big blocky fella. And he'll probably just hang out. He's very relaxed, but still very people oriented. He was taking a nap, and he'll probably go right back to it. He literally just flopped back down, back here, and is just taking it easy. So keeping things rolling here. We'll keep rolling to this little guy right here. I'll just be moving on a little bit. This is Diesel, I believe. Let me check here. I might be wrong. I might be way off. I think I am. We got Buster. So Buster here. I got him switched up with Diesel. We got the white socks front and back and a white tip tail. One thing I really love about this litter is their heads. No matter their size, he's not the biggest male, but he still has that nice blocky head, beautiful structure, nice ear set, just a wonderful headpiece. Got the nice white socks up front and in the back, along with that white tip tail coming through here, and no Swiss kiss. So phenomenal looking guy here, and just a wonderful, wonderful pup. You said he's the most, no. Okay, yep. And he's right in the middle of the road when it comes to energy, kind of right in between everything. Not the most outgoing, not the most playful, but also not the most laid back. I'd say he's one of the more Velcro ones as well, so he'll want to really sit with you, hang out, really want to be involved with everything. So phenomenal guy here. Again, this is Buster. Okay, moving on. We got Papa Bear over here. I'm taking it easy. And then we got some of the others out, just hanging out, interrupting the video, which is completely fine. And we'll move right on to Diesel here. He's one of the more active, one of the more outgoing pups in the litter. White socks front and back, beautiful white tip tail here for you. Let me show you if I can dig it out. There we go. And a nice tuxedo for this little guy here as well. I'd say he's a little bit bigger comparing to Buster, but not the biggest. He's stretching back, checking out what his litter mates are doing. That nice, beautiful round head. Just phenomenal looking guy. And like I said, he's go, go, go a little bit more so. And he'll kind of do his thing. and he's definitely a little bit more on the outgoing side, a little bit more spontaneous and playful. So that'll do it for these 4, and then we'll move on to the last 5. All right, moving on to the last 3 boys and the 2 girls. Starting things off with Dexter. He's a cute little sweetheart here. One of the smaller, actually the smallest pup in the litter. Phenomenal looking guy that, like I said earlier, even though they're a little bit smaller in the litter, they don't lose that conformation, which is one thing I really like keeping an eye on. It's a sign of a great bloodline. Even though, I mean, he's not huge at this age, he's still gonna have phenomenal size. So you got the white socks in the back, white socks up front, beautiful tuxedo, kind of got that cross rolling up front, and that white blaze along with a white tip tail. So great looking guy. One of the more outgoing and spontaneous ones. I'd say not the most outgoing ones, but definitely very alert, very spontaneous, and super, super sweet. Loves being held. But definitely, I would say in the medium area where with his energy. So not the biggest couch potato, but also not the most outgoing one as well. So phenomenal guy to start things off. Moving on. Got another one of the boys here. This might just be Bo, I'm not sure. Trying to keep everyone straight. Yep, so we got Bo here. It's super hard to keep everyone's name straight, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. We got white socks in the back, white socks up front, and a nice white tip tail for him. Very good size, I'd say right in the middle of the pack, but he's closer up there with Boomer and Buster, Boomer and Buster. So not much of a difference in size there, not quite as big, but still really getting up there. Now he is one of the more outgoing and active ones. He is probably the most active out of the litter. You can follow him along. He just doesn't stop moving. His tail doesn't stop wagging. He's just a happy and sweet, sweet guy here. So this is Mr. Bo. Now he's not like super energetic to the point where you're gonna have to paint your walls every day because he's bouncing off of them, but he's also not, you know, the biggest couch potato in the litter for sure. So he's definitely going to stay active and want to keep going, maybe to the park and on walks, and just kind of keep checking things out and keeping in on everything. So again, that's Mr. Bo, and then we'll keep rolling here. We got one unique coloration here. Oh, you're a big girl. You're a big girl. Yeah. So I believe we have Cambria here, but I want to make sure if I can find her chip. Yeah, so we got Cambria. Now she's got kind of a unique coloration. So she has kind of her blaze extending more over the top, kind of giving her a mohawk, and phenomenal coloration. Very sweet girl. Out of the 2 girls, the more laid back one as well, just a little bit more relaxed and chill, a little bit more low energy. Very confident and very, very sweet. You got the white socks in the front, white socks in the back, and that beautiful white tip tail. And sometimes with the females, you'll see a smaller head and a little bit of a smaller frame. But for these guys, so the 2 girls that we have, I mean, absolutely proportionate to where they should be, and just phenomenal heads and structure. So really good looking girls. The other one's sleeping back here in the corner. Her name's Cassie. We'll get to her next. We got Bo here trying to escape, I believe. And then, yeah, here we go. I believe this would be Cody, the last out of the boys. So, yep, so this is Cody. He is a chunky little fella, white socks front and back. I'd say he's got almost the fluffiest coat. He's a lot, kind of his frame is a lot smaller than he looks. His coat makes him look very bulky and just very like he is wearing a big coat. So phenomenal looking guy here. He's wanting to dance, I guess. White socks front and back, beautiful tuxedo, the white blaze, and the white tip tail here. And he's one of the more laid back, I'd say a little bit more independent, just a little bit more chilled out and tender-hearted, just a little bit more inactive. He just wants to take it easy, cuddle up, and kind of sometimes do his own thing a little bit. But very, very sweet guy here. I'd say he's, out of the boys, he's probably second smallest, just keeping everyone in check. but I love his conformation, his nice fluffy and full face, and his blocky structure. Okay, moving on. We got one of the girls here, the last girl, the last puppy we'll talk about today. Her name's Cassie. Very sweet girl. I mean, picture perfect. Krista was like, when we were doing pictures, she was standing up and standing perfectly, and she was just like, looks like someone used a square and kind of made her conformation. She's like so well rounded and well structured. So beautiful girl here, white socks front and back, the beautiful white blaze in between her eyes, and the standpoints really pop off of her face there. She does have a little bit of a Swiss kiss. She's the only one that does, and a beautiful girl here. More relaxed too, a little bit more outgoing comparing to Cambria, but a little bit more on that laid back side as far as comparing in the spectrum of the litter. So a little bit more chilled out, very confident. She's always got her head up high. She's very kind of in tune with everything around her. So super sweet girl to round things out here. If anyone has any questions about any of the puppies in this litter or has any questions for me in general, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Jay Miller here at Mountain Dog Companion. My number is 330-234-0102. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you next time.